Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kurt's Best Recipes, and it's about time we're gonna crack the secret of artificial meat, and today we will do that. For my first experiment I got a very funny fruit. It's called jackfruit. I'm sure you've seen it already, and we will cut that up and just pop it in some boiling water for a minute so the sticky stuff goes. You see, the sap from the tree is really as sticky as can be, and it doesn't even dissolve with water. So let's try to get this off the cutting board and the rest of it. The fruit, it's actually got a few more funny things about it. The seeds we will cook separately and roast them like chestnuts afterwards. And first, as I said, we will give this whole fruit a little pre-cook just for a few minutes, so it's not that sticky anymore, because we're going to use the meat mincer and the food processor, because I'm sure with all these nice long fibers from this fruit meat we can produce something which is pretty similar to real meat. But you see already it's everywhere, so let's see what we can do with that. This is one of these typical Asian fruits. It doesn't grow on a plant, it grows straight out of the tree, which is a little suspicious, but there's plenty of fruits growing here like that. Even the cocoa or cacao grows like that. It's a small flower on the tree which develops into a fruit. So guys, our jackfruit is cooked, and now you see, if you take it apart, what fibrous animal this actually is. You see, and we take out the seeds because we said we will roast them afterwards, and I'm sure they will be like chestnuts, which is also delicious to go with some of our dishes. And all these fibers, I thought for the first try, how we're going to make delicious food out of them. I will try to make with the ones. I will make some chicken nuggets, and the chicken nuggets I will make with the spices of Kentucky Fried Chicken. I stumbled over a great recipe yesterday, so I will try that with these chicken nuggets. The seeds we take out, keep them for the chestnuts. So I will make with this jackfruit, I make some chicken nuggets, and with the second part of jackfruit which I cooked, I will try to make a roast leg of veal. Let me see how that goes. So let's get all these fruity things out. This one we can cut off. This one we need again. So the whole world is trying to, at least some of the leaders of the world, like Silicon Valley, Bill Gates, they're trying to make artificial meat. But I think there's so many food around, we just have to grab that and produce something from it. And this is just a tries for a beginning, because if you think what's all growing in the ocean, and I'm sure the world nutrition could be changed if somebody was interested to produce something from algae or stuff like that, this should be the solution for the hungry world. But we try now with this fruit what we can make out of that. My plan is with these fruit fibers I'm going to make a mince, and to this mince I will add some chicken stock, and I hope my food processing machine is able to cut it up. We will see in a minute, because you see what bunch of fibers that is. But this will be meat-like afterwards, I'm sure. So let's see what's going to be our result. The seeds we keep for our wonderful roasted chestnuts afterwards. Christmas time, chestnuts roasting in the winter time. This is coming up also, and there's some more of the delicious stuff. And basically, to get this to be a sticky mesh which we can mold into chicken nuggets, we will have to add some eggs and a little flour, I'm sure, and some spices. So let's say what a great machine says to that. Doing well. Because if this one doesn't do the trick, we will have to use a meat mincer. But you see how it chops this up into fibers, and the fibers into cubes. Let's see how this is going to go on. It's supposed to be chicken. On the chicken we will also need some fibers, but there's still a few of them too long. But we should add now a few eggs. And you remember my story last time, I better don't put the egg inside, I put it in a bowl first to check it, to make sure it's not a rotten one. Very nice ones. So. We can also add our chicken stock. And you will need some salt, some black pepper, and a little of the nutmeg. Let me see. Oh, it's nice. Now I will take it back out into a bowl. So that we can mix it with some flour, which will be necessary to make it sticky. The consistency, like many times I made chicken salad in my life, you take all the roast chicken and you take off the pieces of the skin, Then you got these chicken pieces and stuff, and before you mix it with mayonnaise and all your spices, it's probably about the same consistency as this eggplant is now. I think we had a seed in there.
Okay.
I think we might have had a little seed in there, which is chopped up now also, so we shouldn't bother about that too much. So now I will add some flour to make this the right consistency for our chicken nuggets. Then comes the problem, because we will have to either, we could try something else. We can rub them in cling film instead of putting them in the small, I have some small bags which they use in this country for the ice, for the frozen water, but we could also rub it in cling film and put it for some period in the deep freezer before we cut the chicken nuggets. Let me see what's more useful. But this mash looks nice. This could be what we want it to be in a minute. So we just get our cling film. One day we should make a program about the proper use of cling film and what a pain it is to do anything with it. So let's try this one, at least on the right board. So, and now if we get our mash here, now we roll it up nicely. So then we just have to end it somewhere, for left and right, so it looks like a fried chicken nugget when it's ready. We will blanch in water again before we cut the nuggets, bread them and fry them. So as I said, we take one of these nice lovely cling films, try to cut it nicely. I've had so many different boxes, and if you could suggest, it would be nice if you can tell me if there's one available in the world that really works. I think I tried them all and none of them was satisfying me, because the ones cling to your head, the other ones cling to your hair, and but there was none which was really useful. I mean, the dispensers of these cling films. So, and our number 2. Well guys, I will put a pot of water and cook them, blanch them nicely, so we can cut them up for chicken nuggets. See you in a little while. Let me clean up first. So guys, our water is nearly boiling and we put our snakes in now. We were just discussing we could actually have made this dough a little harder with a little more flour or breadcrumbs, and form them like right away, and then put them in the batter to deep fry them. But I want to try if the eggs are going to bind the whole parts of the fruits, and then we take it out, we cook it for a few minutes, and then we make it cold, and then we can slice it up nicely like chicken nuts, like chicken pieces, is what I like to see. So let's see if we can succeed on that, otherwise we have to try something else. Of course, no star fell down from the sky and no artificial meat was found in seconds. It probably takes years of trials. Let's see, I'm ready for it. So guys, we cooked them now for 8-10 minutes. They seem to be right. I will just put them over in the sink and get them cold for the next procedure, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're excited like me about our experiment. It looks good so far. We just need to chop it up, make it better and fry the chicken nuggets. And maybe it's about time to press the subscribe button. Thank you, you help our channel with that. Let's go.
Okay.
So we cut up the slices and we will prepare batter. The batter is just made of milk, egg, a little flour, so we can bread them, and this will be it. And guess what? I tried the small slice. It tastes already like chicken, and its consistency breaks with the fibers in it. It's okay. Let's just see. We will need a pan with some frying oil. So guys, we need a few spoons of flour with our egg and milk, and in the American way of doing that, you can use beer also, it's very nice, but we should put a little spoon of baking powder and some salt to our batter. A little more flour. So and now let's get really excited, because this is our first man-made chicken nuggets, or whatever you want to call them. So I'm sorry, I told you before, we're gonna make them with the recipe of KFC. I have to decide. I don't remember that KFC even makes chicken nuggets. I think this KFC was famous for their whole chickens. But we will try to make our artificial chicken nuggets. Maybe it's McDonald's style, I don't know. But I'm ready for all the experiments. Believe me, over the next few programs we will take some of those and really work on them. Just brown them a little more. Wonderful they look. And if they taste like chicken, we just need to organize the mayonnaise and Heinz ketchup or whatever it is McDonald's and they are using, the big brands, and I'm sure we can try to fool some people with our man-made, not man-made leather belt from China. It's going to be our jackfruit man-made chicken nuggets. They are ready. They look delicious, and we'll see in a minute what they are really like. I'm sorry for you, because you don't have a button to press on your computer, so you can try some of these also. I will have to try and tell you honestly what it tastes like. So let's see. So here we are, and as always guys, I wish you good luck with your own cooking experiences. This was our experience, and these are the chicken 20-piece chicken nuggets, or is it 22? I don't remember, but I'm sure they will taste delicious. And just wait a second, I will try one. I will break it as soon as I can touch it. They're not too hot anymore. I will break one to show you what the inside is like, but they're very hot at the moment. So guys, ready? And here we see it's the consistency with the fibers from the jackfruit. It's like a chicken nugget. Let me see how it tastes. Surprise, surprise. Maybe somebody watches this recipe and this is going to be a great substitute to killing chickens. And maybe all vegetarians will love us, because this is just a jackfruit. Let's grow them around the world. Everybody will be happy. Enjoy. I hope you liked my program. Like and subscribe, and I see you tomorrow. Bye bye for now.